What's up guys, Ryan here with Texsource. We're at the Printing United trade show in Atlanta, here with Paul at Vastex. We're gonna go over some of the equipment that Vastex has at the trade show that we also, as Texsource, have on our website. I'll let Paul take it over, talk about some of the dryers and the manuals that we have to offer.
Sure. We'll start with what we're standing in front of. This is our EconoRed III. This is actually the 78-inch version, so 78-inch wide belt. That is our biggest belt size. Also have a 54-inch wide, 30-inch wide, so we have a wide variety of dryers from this one on down. With the EconoRed III, nice features on this. Not only we get huge production numbers, we have digital temperature control, so it's really easy to dial it in and get it set up for you.
So you got, I know you guys have the Econo,
Yep.
the Little Reds.
Yep.
And then there was one more in between that.
We have our EconoRed II, we have our EconoRed III, EconoRed 6, and then our Big Red.
What's the difference between the Little Reds and Econo?
Sure. The Little Reds are going to be a little bit smaller footprint, a
Yep.
little, maybe if you don't have as much space, you can fit them in a smaller area,
Yep.
a little bit lower voltage. That's usually the amp draw is the problem with a lot of people, but quality-wise, still the same quality, same heating elements, same 15-year heater warranty, 3-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. But there's a lot of different options here.
So why is this named Econo? Why don't, I mean,
So the EconoRed has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
They all seem to have that red in the title. So
Yeah.
Big Red, EconoRed, Little Red.
Big Red, yeah.
Interesting thing is we actually have a Little Red that is 78 inches wide as well. So not quite as little, but that quality is still there.
What is good about Vastex is on the Little Reds and Econo Reds, you can add chambers to them.
Yep.
And grow as a small shop to the large shop. And you can keep adding those chambers.
Yeah, they're all modular. So the nice thing is if you go from small manual shop to getting an automatic, you're not buying a whole new dryer. You can buy a chamber, you can buy conveyor extensions and let that dryer grow with you.
And we've done several of those with you guys. How many pieces per hour on this EconoRed? I mean,
this one, if you're doing plastisol, 3 rows wide, you're about 1,350 shirts per hour. So this can move.
Yeah.
The smaller ones, obviously 54 inches, 900 shirts an hour. 30-inch wide is 450 shirts an hour, so that's 1, 2, 3 rows wide.
And I think some screen printers, they'll see the big long dryers or the big long chambers, and you got the certain temperature with a certain amount of time.
Correct.
With Vastex having the shorter chamber, what's some of the time through the chamber that you have?
Sure. And that's the question we get a lot is, we're used to these 10, 12, 15 foot wide dryers. The reason we do more in a smaller area is right here. We can actually raise and lower our heating elements. So instead of lift gates on the front, we're actually moving the heater closer to the garment. So we're moving the heat closer to the garment. They're also high powered heating elements. So we're about 30 seconds through the dryer. So we're moving through a lot quicker.
Gotcha.
If you're doing white ink, you may go a little bit slower just because you have that thicker layer of ink. You want that nice stretch.
Yep. So you said we're 30 seconds on this one.
Yes, correct.
Whereas typical, what, 3 minutes on some?
If you're a gas dryer, you'll be 2.5, 3 minutes on some of them. This is like your microwave. You're curing quick versus a convection oven type of thing where you need it in there for a long period of time.
And Vastex does the IR panels versus other infrared versus a lot of other dryers out there is not infrared.
Yeah, the IR or infrared, it's just a high wattage, direct heat. So we're able to put a lot of heat on the shirt really quickly.
Now, some of these controls on this, which I'm sure you have on some of the other dryers, I'm assuming this is the different chambers and different elements that tells you what the heat is?
This, since it's our EconoRed III, it has 3 heating elements. So front to back, 3 heating elements. So that's where you're seeing the 3 heaters here, the relays are going off as it's heating and cooling. The top is our temperature control. So we have it set to about 775 degrees. It'll stay within a degree or two of that 775 degrees, so it's nice consistent heat. The other digital readout is a voltmeter. That voltmeter is the voltage to the belt. So we have a chart on the side that'll tell you what voltage is how many seconds through. So it makes it easy to dial in. If I want 30 seconds, I can dial it up to that exact voltage.
So on this, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I guess you can add, I guess that's the EconoRed 6.
This is the same control panel. So when we do the EconoRed 6, it'll actually have 6 heaters in it.
Cool.